All right, baby. With the 110th overall pick in the fourth round, the New York Jets select Georgia wide receiver Arian Smith, another pass catcher for Justin Fields. A really interesting cat here. 6 foot flat, 179 pounds. He's 23 years of age. This guy is a track star. 4.36 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine, and he brings speed. He can take the top off of a defense. Dane Brugler described him as a track athlete with rare acceleration. Now, the good news is he's a speedster. He brings big play ability. When you look at the statistics that he brings to the table here, the stats won't wow you. He's coming off a career year where he had 48 catches for 817 yards and 4 touchdowns. But throughout his entire college career, he averaged 19.94 yards per catch. Explosive, explosive, explosive. 10 touchdowns in his career. Here's the bad news, a little bit of the drop skis. He has 13 drops in his career, including 10 this past season. So, the good news is he can run really fast. The bad news is there's some questionable hands, and that affected his confidence, according to Dane Brugler of The Athletic. Here's this only Power 4 player with double-digit drops in 2024. 4 came downfield, 2 on intermediate throws, 4 within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage, again, according to Dane Brugler. So when you look at that part of it, it's extremely concerning, and he should help in the wide receiver room. He brings a little bit of something different. That's sort of what you want at wide receiver, a little zig here, a little zag there. So I like the speed element. I like the big play element. I don't love that he isn't consistent catching the football. That scares the bejesus out of me. Also, in terms of statistics, we've talked about this, and everyone's story is different. The production isn't great in his final season of 48 catches, 800 yards, and 4 touchdowns, but that was the best season that he had at the college level. So also, you're sort of taking a gamble from that perspective as well with this dart throw here on day 3 of the 2025 NFL Draft. Hey, there's no lie. The Jets needed wide receiver help, but I would have hoped for perhaps maybe a different element here. I love the speed part of it for sure, but the lack of consistency in hands, maybe the Jets can help him with that at the next level. And again, once I think he had a few drops, the confidence sort of got shot, and that led to some other issues. I do want to give a big friggin' screw you to the Buffalo Bills. Now, this is just an additional part of the story here, but the Buffalo Bills throughout this draft have been trying to snipe the New York Jets at a variety of spots. And like I said, what a friggin' jerk team is this Buffalo's team. This is the second time during the 2025 NFL Draft that they tried to jump the Jets, and they took Deion Walker, the big defensive tackle out of Kentucky, 6'7". Would have absolutely loved him for the Jets, but the Bills snipe him. Going back to Arian Smith real quick, here's a little bit of the history. Again, I told you there's not that consistent production throughout his collegiate career, and here's another reason why. What about durability? He's dealt with a lot of injuries. He had a fractured wrist that required surgery. He had a torn meniscus in his past, broken fibula that required surgery, a high ankle sprain that also had torn ligaments. Shout out to ESPN's Rich Samiti for the full medical background there. So again, there is upside here with Arian Smith, but there's also a big level of concern. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe. We are doing updates on every single Jets draft selection that occurs with YouTube Shorts, these videos, and so much more. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe, baby, for all the latest. And we're also live every single day at 7:30 in the morning for Boy Green Daily, talking all things New York Jets. A pass catcher for Justin Fields, but one that has serious question marks. We'll be with you for the next pick here on Boy Green Daily.